We have actual breaking news today, and that is the terrifying trailer for the new Wonka movie.
I can't look at it. The whole thing makes me very nervous.
Did you not press play?
No. Look, here's the thing. I love the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the 1971 film with Gene Wilder, and I love the Paddington movies, as folks know. So you would think the director of Paddington doing the sequel to Wonka would be like thrilling for me, but it all makes me very uncomfortable. And I'm going to see the movie, obviously, and I'm going to try and go in with as open a mind as possible, but I just don't want to see that trailer. Tell me all about it.
It's a prequel, right? It's his origin story.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now.
It's young Timothée Chalamet as Willy Wonka, and it smacks of like the forced whimsy of later Tim Burton, Johnny Depp offerings.
Well, funny you should mention them, because that had a Wonka origin story too, and they did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
And that was not good. The most terrifying side of all, though, is Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa. So your mileage may vary. Some may think, ooh, give me more of that. But I was like, what is this?
Are they still orange with green hair? What's the deal? Mm-hmm. Yes? Okay.
Indeed. Yeah. So that is coming out. That will be out on December 15th. We also have a trailer today for Napoleon. This reunites Ridley Scott with Joaquin Phoenix, the star of Gladiator, of course.
What is your name?
Napoleon.
As the course of my life just changed.
Napoleon.
And that just looks like a big ass epic. Vanessa Kirby is Josephine. That comes out on November 24th. So we're getting all the fall goodies being dangled in front of us at this point. And we're not even halfway through July. Box office for you. So Insidious, this Patrick Wilson directed Insidious, which did they even screen for us?
I never got an invite. Not even a usual Sony. It's Thursday morning. Come see the film on the lot. You know, even though we start screening in 7 hours. You know, nothing.
I didn't either. No, same. Yeah. So that was number one this weekend. It made $32.7 million. It knocked Indiana Jones off the top spot. And numbers for that movie are not as good as the studio had hoped. Still plenty of summer left.
Yes, absolutely.
Who knows? But then the other big story for the box office is this movie, Sound of Freedom. And it is about child sex trafficking, and it stars Jim Caviezel. It comes from a faith-based production company, and they opened it on July 4th. And with no screenings and little fanfare, but gave out a lot of tickets, and it made $14 million on the 4th of July, and has now gone on to make $40 million since then. So it's sort of a low key hit. I have not seen it. Alonso, you have not seen it. A lot of folks have asked, will you guys review it? We're going to both be gone quite a bit the next several weeks, so I'm not sure when we'll be able to get to it, but I know that there is some interest. So let us know. Is it good? Is it so good that we should review it for you? Please tell us. But then coming up on the 21st is Barbenheimer. You know, we have Mission Impossible out tomorrow. We have a review of that out there already. That's huge. Of course, it's going to be a big hit. But then the 21st, you have Barbie and Oppenheimer. So it's all happening. And then the Barbie first reactions are coming in, because that just premiered last night and is, of course, glowing praise
from the people who got invited to the premiere. We're seeing it very soon, and we're looking forward to it. But definitely the first wave of reactions has been very positive.
Have you seen the Ken video?
Is it my destiny to live and die a life of blonde fragility?
I have not.
There's a Ryan Gosling music video. It's like an 80s power ballad, and he sings a song about being just Ken.
There's an old Kate Bush B-side called Ken, but it's something else entirely.
Oh, yeah. This is very funny and very knowing and very kind of winking as far as the silliness of it all.
Right.
So we got to enjoy all this stuff now, because it's possible that we're going to have a giant Screen Actors Guild strike like midnight tomorrow.
Yeah, it is very much pending, and it doesn't look like. I mean, who knows? Anything can happen, but
Truly.
nothing has happened that makes people go, "Oh no, it won't." We're not like it. The hatches are being battened down.
Yeah, no, I see there's a big story in Variety about publicists are gearing up, like the most inside baseball thing. How does the SAG strike affect publicists?
They're the front lines, Christy.
Truly. So the Writers Guild's been on strike since May 2nd. It's over 2 months now. And so if SAG goes on strike too, that will, of course, shut everything down. So we'll keep you posted about that. But tomorrow, Wednesday midnight, is the deadline to get that figured out. Right?
Yes. And I know there's a big benefit concert this weekend in Los Angeles featuring Fishbone that is a fundraiser for Teamsters and IATSE members who are going to have a hard time getting their health care covered while production is shut down.
Wow. Fishbone went to my high school.
Nice.
Among the many, many celebrities who went to my high school. Madonna has had to cancel a bunch of concerts. She is recovering from this really serious bacterial infection that she had. So she has canceled the North American dates in the US and Canada in summer and early fall, but is going to begin her tour in Europe in October, she says.
Right. And I think that part was always set to go. So it's just a matter of like moving part of the calendar rather than pushing everything down the line. So
yeah, that makes sense. And then some good news is that Jamie Foxx is recovering.
Oh, good.
He's been spotted on a boat. He's on a boat. He was in Chicago on a boat and waving to people and seemingly doing well. He was spotted at a Top Golf in suburban Chicago.
That's
so
how you
specific.
know things are going great.
When he makes it out to Naperville to go to Top Golf, that's when you know it's going to be okay. So thankfully he is doing a lot better.
Good.
Britney Spears is out with a memoir soon. The cover for that was out on people.com. It's called The Woman in Me. It is coming out October 24th. You can buy your copies now ahead of time. So
cool.
Telling her story now that she's unencumbered by her. What was it called?
Conservancy.
I was going to say it's not her residency. It's her conservancy. No. She's no longer having to do that. So she can say what she wants to say. She posts videos almost daily of herself twirling on Instagram. So Britney has things she wants to share with the world.
I hope she reads the audiobook.
Oh, right. That'd be fun. That'd be very, very fun. Tom Holland is talking about his sobriety. He went on the Jay Shetty podcast and said he's been sober for about 1.5 years now. He had a particularly terrible, boozy Christmas and then did dry January just to see how that would go, and did another month and then realized like, oh, this is actually a bigger part of my life than I realized. And it's hard in England to not drink for him. And but he's doing well with that. So that is always very exciting. Dry January is how I stopped drinking 5.5 years ago. So that was helpful for me. So good for him. And yes, Hugh Jackman. For those of you who've always wanted to see Hugh Jackman in the old school yellow and blue Wolverine costume, now you can.
Now I just want big pointy mask, to really complete the look. Also, if they could digitally make him short, because, that's a key thing of the Logan character in the comics. He's like 5'3".
Oh, really?
Yes. Hugh Jackman has warped an entire generation. Logan is supposed to be short.
Hugh Jackman's tall and Ryan Reynolds is tall. And they're out there like side by side in their little outfits. So yes, this will be in Deadpool 3, but they got to give him the little pointy thingy, right?
I would hope. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. I also saw a set photo that somebody sent me where there's like, they're in front of some kind of like rubble, and part of that rubble is the old 20th Century Fox logo.
That is very meta.
The pre-Disney, yeah. And apparently they're going to, somebody else told me that they had heard that this movie is apparently going to go very hard on Fox Marvel cameos.
Oh.
So I guess all the X-Men, maybe some Fantastic Fours in there. I don't know. But like whatever falls under the Fox Marvel umbrella, they're going to wedge into Deadpool 3 as much as possible.
There you go. We will keep an eye on all of that.